what? I just watch the
Fighting out
fight.
of the blue corner, standing at 192 centimeters.
Well, it's hard to beat Mikey's eulogy of Remy Bonjasky on the way in. I mean, if you've never heard of this guy, you already want him to win because the hardships and the growing up poor and walking up the hill, both raised in the snow to train and just whatever else.
Introducing
all up there.
the flying gentleman, Remy Bonjasky.
On a serious note, one piece of statistics, because I'm never well prepared like you are, but if Badr wins this tournament, he will be the first fighter to be a heavyweight champion and a tournament winner at the same time.
That is correct.
He weighed in at 100.2 kilograms. He also made his way to the
Is that
finals
so? I
with
thought Sammy was also
super heavyweight.
Oh, super.
Ladies
Oh, you
and
were
gentlemen,
heavyweight. Yes.
here is the explosive.
I'm splitting hairs, but you know, I just felt like saying that.
Yeah.
Not my hairs.
From Morocco, introducing the golden boy.
I think I'm the only one with hair here.
I'm not splitting my hairs, his hairs.
Badr, 203 pounds, 101 kilos. He would become the second lightest K1 Grand Prix champion. Andy Holt would be the lightest in history if he was to win here tonight. The final instructions from our centre referee, Bonjasky K1. Morocco versus the Netherlands. Bonjasky versus Badr. Look at the stare down from Badr. He looks ready for business. Bonjasky refusing to engage, refusing to look in the eyes of the Devil Prince as they call Badr here in Japan. We are set 3 by 3 minute rounds to determine the Fields K1 World Grand Prix 2008 King of Kings. The time for talk is over. Michael Chavello, Mike Kogan, Sugar Ray Sefo, and the all-time greatest Ernesto Hoost with you ringside. Here we go, the final of the K1 World Grand Prix. Who will draw first blood? Who will go down and throw the aggressive shots, throw the heavy artillery?
The key here for Badr again is his jab. I think that's the key for him here. Because everything he throws after that is nothing but picture perfect.
Both men have a lot of respect for each other. They are well aware of each other's abilities, having fought in the quarterfinals last year when Remy Bonjasky emerged as a controversial decision winner over Badr after he tenderized Badr's legs for 3 rounds. Hari sticks that jab.
Beautiful jab.
The best jab you'll find in K1 with the K1 World's Heavyweight Champion.
A few more jabs of that. I'd like to see a jab right uppercut come with it.
Oh, Remy saw the round kick coming. Nice combination work. He is faster than a speeding ticket, is Badr.
And mean intention. I mean, look at his punches and kicks. I mean, he's throwing them with a mean intention. You know, he's not here to score points. He wants a KO.
Absolutely.
He's flat-footed. I mean, he's trying, you know, it's all power coming in.
Let's not forget in his previous 2 fights here tonight, Bonjasky has started slow against Labana. He also started slow against Gokhan Saki and ended up picking up the pace in the 2nd round and ending both fights devastatingly.
What I think he does very good, Remy, is he keeps on coming forward, keeps on putting the pressure on Badr.
Right.
No matter Badr is scoring or not, but Remy is keep on coming forward. Now they're starting.
Nice leg kick from Remy after Badr worked the Muay Thai clinch on the high knee, looking for the jawline. Again, chops across the lead quadricep area.
And that's a good call from Ernesto, which what we said earlier, that the key for Remy here is striking.
Oh, he tags it! Jumping round kick! Jumping round kick!
Well, we talked about his jaw, and that was more like a slap, and he went down.
Whatever it was, he's down. But, you know, that seems to ignite him. I mean, you know, look for Badr to be like, okay, this is not going to happen again.
Badr uses the count, takes a bit of a break, he's back onto his feet. Will we see a repeat of the Zimmerman fight here? Will Badr score a knockdown now? 45 seconds remaining here in the first round of 3.
I think Remy's defense is a little bit more tighter than Zimmerman's.
They both take their time.
Well, Remy's definitely fighting the right fight. He's patient. He's taking his time.
Yeah, look at Remy. I mean, he's a smart guy. You know, he's like, hey, this is a 10-8 round. I'm not doing anything else. You know.
Absolutely.
Jab again from Badr at full extension. Those very long arms of the K1 World's Heavyweight Champion.
For our U.S. fans, it's equivalent of taking a knee.
if anything that Badr needs to take away from this fight or from Remy is his defense. If Badr actually stepped back and dropped his hands, which Remy caught him with the left hook.
And what he just did, he just went body, head body.
Oh, late shot after the bell there. Remy threw his hands up and said, what's going on, son? End of the first round, we go to the towels. Ernesto, 10-8 round there for Remy.
I'll see this 10-8 round, yep. Without any doubt.
Left hand to the jawline, put him on rubber legs. Jumping round kick, missed the target. He was going down already from that left hand ray.
Absolutely. I mean, Ray wasn't even looking when he threw that left hook.
No.
And it looked more like a slap.
Yeah.
It was a Hail Mary shot, and he caught him with the inside of the gloves, and the prayer paid off.
You know,
maybe the problem is that Badr got a hard down from Zimmerman, and maybe that's why he got down now also.
Absolutely. But, you know, like we say in the fight game, Ernesto, and you know this just, you know, better than anybody else also, is that lucky shots count in our game. Believe it or not.
For sure.
We are ready to rock and roll. Second round of 3. All 3 judges officially giving the first round 10-8 to Remy Bonjasky, as we thought. Second round.
Badr really needs to work now in the next 2 rounds to be able to, you know, get a extra round decision. Because right now, you know, he is 2 points down.
Yeah. And I think he will. I mean, like, you know, as Ernesto said, after knockdowns, you know, he's a good comeback guy. He puts that pressure on him, you know, to perform.
Jab 2 from Badr forces Remy back against the ropes. Remy cracked to the outside fight. Badr with the knee. And they are shooting it out from the get-go here in the second. Here comes Hurry. Uppercut from the bad boy. Remy Bonjasky forced to backtrack. They spill to the canvas. Oh, Badr Hurry. What's going on? What's going on?
It's an MMA fight.
Ivan Hippolyte having to be restrained ringside here. Badr Hurry losing the plot right.
Come on, Remy. Remy is, I mean, that didn't land, I don't think.
Surely Remy's not going to milk this, though.
Huh?
Is he going to milk this,
Oh,
Remy? It
absolutely.
didn't look to be that hard to me. I mean,
No,
bad tactics, and Badr Hurry needs to be severely cautioned here.
Absolutely. If anything, they need to take a point off Badr. But Remy is actually, you know, and I couldn't really see, but I don't think Remy really got hit.
I think we need a replay because Remy seems like he doesn't want to get up.
Here comes the replay right here.
Talk us through it, Ray.
Well, as we can see, obviously Badr is on there, throwing an uppercut, right hand, and he ends up catching that and takes him down.
With a leg pull.
And right here, none of those shots really land.
No, he just stepped on his
stomp.
face.
I can't believe
no,
he did a foot
he
stomp.
just foot stomped. It wasn't the shot, it was a foot stomp. Went right on his face.
Head.
On his face.
Ernesto, you live in Holland. You know Badr Hurry better than any of us. What the hell was going through his mind doing a foot stomp in the final of a fallen opponent?
I don't know. I think the fact that he knows he's behind on points, he going back to some kind of street mentality.
Do you
just
think he's
pissed
trying to
adrenaline.
maybe deliberately get himself disqualified?
No,
I cannot believe that. I cannot believe
Here's the
that.
sad thing about this. There's no sportsmanship in that. And then number 2, it's just not good for the sport to see things like this.
Okay. Remy is in the corner in front of our commentary position with the ringside physicians. Badr Hurry is standing in the opposite corner. Now, Badr is actually smack talking.
Yeah,
So
he's saying stop being a sissy and get up.
Badr's going over to Remy, and Kakurda's having to restrain him here. Ernesto, I have never seen something like that happen. At this level in the K1 Grand Prix final,
Especially not in the final.
I mean,
You're
Badr is a bad boy, but I never expected that from Badr.
Well,
No,
you know
me
what,
neither.
sportsmanship aside, I'd have to go with Ray. I don't think Remy is as hurt as he's pretending to be.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He shouldn't have done that.
No, I totally agree. You know, it doesn't excuse what Badr did. You know what I mean? But we've seen Remy, you know, milk something before. And again, I can't, you know, say 100% that he's milking it now. Nevertheless, Badr shouldn't have done what he did.
Of course, I mean, he took him down like Randy Couture style, you know, with a leg pull. And
Well, I mean, I think for a second there, I thought he thought it was MMA.
maybe he thought he fought MMA. I mean,
Oh, maybe.
It
Maybe
isn't
it's dynamite.
it isn't dynamite yet.
Maybe he want to start a new career.
I'm wondering if it's the Kimbo Slice
The Kimbo effect.
You know what I mean? Him being in prison.
Well, Badr Hurry is ready to go here.
maybe Badr Hurry.
Now,
thought
I've just
he
been
won.
informed, guys, that Remy will get a 5-minute interval if he needs it to recover. Let's have a look again. Ernesto, you take us through what you see here.
I think Badr is full of it now, and I really don't know what he's doing now. Why?
The foot stomp astounds me.
Well, the foot stomp was...
Astounds me.
Honestly, there's nothing there, though.
No, there's nothing there, but still, you know,
Very
you shouldn't have done that.
exactly.
I mean, that is very disrespectful.
No, absolutely. No,
You know?
I totally agree.
Completely unprofessional, uncalled for. But Remy's milking it.
Oh, Remy is milking it for sure.
Come on, he barely pushed him. Doesn't mean he has to do it. You know, he got a yellow card. It's 10% off his
You know,
fight
I
purse.
thought Al Pacino was a great actor. But, I mean...
Remy is good.
Nah, he played the movie. So.
Oh, well, yeah.
Remy is good.
So the doctor's just doing a vision test here on Remy.
I mean, just on, you know, on the other angle of this, Mike, is that you have more to add to your story.
Well, I'll tell you what. See, Phoenix rising from the ashes again. Cue the Bonjasky music, people.
Exactly. Next year, you can add, you know, foot stomps and leg trip takedowns during World Grand Prix finals to your
The horizon
list
the
of
Phoenix.
eulogy or whatever you're going to read for Remy.
Well, obviously, there's 3 doctors in the ring now trying to sort out and taking Remy out.
But you know what, all jokes aside, you know, of course, Ernesto is absolutely right. This is a professional worldwide sport.
Absolutely.
It's being broadcast in 140 countries.
Yeah.
This is the finals. These is the best athletes and the best fighters of all year.
Right.
You know,
you
leg
cannot do
leg
this.
takedowns and attempted foot stomps is ridiculous.
Well, yeah, you're
I
absolutely
mean,
right.
we thought we ended that stuff with the Bob Sepp antics.
Right.
A long time
it's-
ago.
You know, like Ernesto said earlier, it's wrong in every way possible. I mean, like, it's disrespectful. It should have never happened. Whereas they're both professional fighters. They're in the Grand Prix final. I mean, absolutely, jokes aside, the fact is...
What kind of
that sort
message
thing-
this sends to the kids? That's what I want to know.
Well, let's just hopefully the kids understand that, you know, momentarily, you know, fighters like Badr, you know, occasionally will lose their mind and lose focus of what's happening. And again, going back to what, you know, the first round when he got hurt, I think his emotions took over and lost momentarily, but I'm sure it ain't going to happen again.
Just getting word here, guys. I think what the major concern for Remy is the foot stomp may have actually caught him in the eye. His right eye seems to be troubling him at the moment. Now, you can see him squinting. It's the same eye that he took a thumb to when he fought Glaube Feitosa some time ago.
So I retract my comments that he's milking it. I mean, you know, if he got caught with a toe in the eye.
That is just what I'm hearing. I'd like to see the replay
Yeah, he
again
seems
if
to
we
be.
can
Yeah, he
catch.
seems to be.
But
you
he's
know,
blinking very heavily on that
he
right
seems to
eye.
be blinking heavily.
Also, the other question is, if Remy doesn't happen to continue this fight here, what
Let's have a look
happens here?
here. Let's have a look here.
He
right?
loses. That's an intentional foul.
Here's
I
the-
mean, he foot stomped him.
Here comes the
Here comes the foot stomp. It looked to be above the eye to me.
Yeah, it looked like
to
it was
be
on the
above the
forehead.
eye.
No, if Remy cannot continue, Badr will lose this, or should lose this fight because that's an intentional foul. I mean,
Right.
the takedown
Of course he
part,
will lose.
the
Right.
takedown, okay.
He will lose for sure if they stop the fight and they quit. They
They'll go to the
count the
scorecards.
points. They go to the scorecards. Then
Badr will lose.
Remy wins.
That's correct. That is correct.
And you know what? Maybe that's what they should do if he cannot continue. Because the truth of the matter is, I mean, I can see the takedown thing, you know, a little adrenaline, but afterwards to punch and then come back with a leg stomp, that's intense.
Okay, can I just say, interestingly, the 3 ringside physicians hopped out of the ring. They were in front of our commentary position. Now they have all gotten back in the ring and are once again
Now even the
talking to Remy.
coach,
The coaches and the managers for Badr and
Right.
Remy
Oh,
are
yeah.
having their own little battle on
Yeah.
the side
But
here.
here's the saddest thing about this, is that if it finishes here, we don't have the excitement of what the Grand Prix final is all about.
That was an
Oh,
Okay, now Badr's
Ivan
involved.
Hippolyte is getting in Badr Hari. Badr Hari is getting in Ivan Hippolyte's face there. Ivan Hippolyte is the Dutch Muay Thai pioneer and legend who was the trainer of Remy Bonjasky. So it's all getting very ugly here ringside.
And they all speak Dutch, so you know they can all talk shit to each
I
other.
mean,
so to
also, I
speak.
mean,
So
like,
bad I couldn't
honestly,
hear what they were
to
saying.
cool this whole situation down, I think the judges need to go, okay, you know, enough is enough. Badr is actually walking over to this corner, and I think they need to disqualify him
At this point, yeah.
at this
probably.
point.
At this
Because
point, yeah.
before it
Kakura-
gets out of hand.
Kakuna has moved across and is speaking to ringside officials. We'll try and get word of what he is saying here. One of the ringside physicians has left the ring. The other 2 are remaining in there with Remy. Doesn't seem to be blinking as heavily on that right eye now is Remy Bonjasky. The FEG CEO, Mr. Tanagawa, is also hovering around Remy's neutral corner here. I'll get a translation.
バドハリ選手が 倒れたレミー選手に攻撃を加える。なおかつレフェリーが間に入ってストップをかけたにもかかわらず、
Badr Hari attacked his opponent while on the ground. Even though the referee tried to stop, he still continued to try and attack Remy while Remy was down. And Remy is currently seeing double as a result.
K1 のスポーツマンシップにのっとってバダーリ選手の取った行動は許されるものではありません。
Badr Hari has gone against everything that K1 sportsmanship stands for and has been disqualified. Remy Bonjasky is the K1 Grand Prix champion for the third time. The most controversial outcome we have ever seen. The first time ever a fighter has been disqualified in the final.
It's sad because, you know, everybody was looking forward to this final. And unfortunately, you know, Badr had to not only ruin it for himself, but everybody else that actually watching the actual show tonight. It's a real sad situation and sad to see that the actual Grand Prix final end like this.
Wow, controversy abounds here at the K1 Grand Prix. I don't know if Remy is overwhelmed by becoming the champion again or if he's upset at the way that he won the championship here.
Honestly, I like to be in his mind right now, but
Ray, that said, let's not take anything away from Remy. If you had to evaluate the fight and what had happened so far, Remy had the knockdown on Badr.
Oh, absolutely.
Remy was beating Badr Hari.
At the end, he deserves to win, absolutely, without a doubt. He deserves to win because of the scorecard, if it went to the scorecard. But also he deserves to win because Badr actually just lost his mind and there's no sportsmanship there whatsoever. And, you know, there was nothing else the judges could do but disqualify him.
You know, I think hindsight, what really disqualified him is the post-incident antics. If he would have just stayed in that corner and shut up and said, you know,
absolutely.
I think there were at some point.
Well, you know what, Mike? If he even would have just paid an apology. An apology to Kakura, an apology to Remy, and bided his time.
Well, not only to Kakura, but to the whole crowd.
And to the world at large that's watching.
Right, which he can do in his post-fight press conference, but at the time he should have just stayed there quiet in a corner and let them, you know, let him figure out what's going to happen. But, you know, he's walking around and talking trash to Remy, his corner. You know, this is too much.
I am absolutely astounded, folks. As I said, my 6th K1 Grand Prix I've commentated live. Ernesto, you've been there from the start, Ray. You've almost been there that long. We have never seen anything like this, especially in the biggest matchup of your life. And you throw it away with sheer stupidity.
Frustration.
It really is crazy. And it really is really sad. Not only for the audience, but for Badr because he's such a great talent. And it's sad to see that side of him. And to see the actual fight end like that. And as we can see, it's still going on.
Well, it's still going on in center ring here. Badr Hari is trying to have words over the very loud music here at Remy. They really need to get Badr Hari and his crew out of the ring.
Absolutely.
And let Remy enjoy his moment as the K1 Grand Prix champion for a third time. Melvin Manoff there having words with Badr Hari. Remy shaking his head. And look at Badr, he refuses to bunch. Still staring down Remy. I would love to get inside the mind of Badr Hari right now and just wonder what the hell he is thinking.
Well, I mean, you know, it's childish, it's amateurish, it's silly. In every way possible, like Ernesto said, it's wrong. And it's sad, again, I can't stop saying that. It's very, very sad for the actual Grand Prix tournament to end the way it did.
And let's just say, folks, and I think we'll all agree with the decision that Kakura made in the end to disqualify Badr. K1 is about the elite of the elite.
Absolutely.
It's about samurai spirit. It's about sportsmanship.
Absolutely.
And those are the two things that Badr Hari did not display amongst many others here tonight. And quite rightfully, he has been disqualified.
I totally agree. And again, you know, it's sad also, you know, and Remy's obviously quite sad also and upset that it had to end that way as well. But nevertheless, Remy is our current champion right now.
I have finally ushered Badr Hari backstage here.
So let's focus on the positives right now, which is Remy, and he's the current champion. And I'm sure that we'll see him come back stronger, and I hope that his eyes okay. And hopefully that the next match will be
Absolutely. You know what? I agree. I think the more we talk about what Badr did takes away from what Remy just did, and that is win his third K1 World Rankings final.
As I said earlier, guys, if you were to judge the fight up until that point, Remy had the knockdown, Remy was beating Badr.
Remy was beating Badr, and so you can't take anything away of the decision of the referee, and so you can't take anything away of Remy's victory. He just won the fight.
Absolutely.
And, it was clear that he was ahead of points after a round and a half, and yeah, it was just stupid what Badr did.